Speedway. We are here in Sin City for the Xfinity Series race after a wild Busch race last season. You know, this season we're going to turn it up a notch. Hi again, everybody. It's Hazard County alongside Weston Grant and Dash for Cash, owners of Knight Motorsports and D4C Racing. Gentlemen, what do you have to say about this speedway heading in for week 3 of the season?
Go ahead, Grant.
Okay, sorry, I had to make sure my mic wasn't muted.
Go ahead.
You know, Vegas is one of those that's put on great racing no matter, how you look at it. We just saw the trucks come off of a really great race with minimal issues. Again, week in, week out. I expect a lot of the same from here with the Busch guys.
Yeah, I completely agree. I wasn't really there for the truck race that we just had earlier this evening, but hoping for a really good Xfinity race. Looks like we have just about everybody that was in the roll call showing up in the Busch Series race channel for tonight, which is very, very good that we have everybody that says they're going to be here. And we get to see a couple guys, about I believe 3 or 4 guys, because of the entry series being dissolved. We get to see, I believe it's 3 or 4, like I said, moving up to this Busch Series and see if they can make a statement tonight. We saw a couple of them, K-Pit for one, and Twisted J, who was unfortunately lagged out. His engine expired before lap 5, so really couldn't get him going in the truck race. But in this Xfinity race, we're hoping the lobby stays pretty nice for us, and we can get a good race here tonight. This is also our championship track, so we're running here twice this season, and this place always puts on some pretty good racing, and that's why we picked it. It's the only track to go two times on this 28 race schedule, 28 week schedule for all 3 series. So just an exciting place. Hopefully we can get a lot of good side-by-side action, and maybe even some good green flag runs tonight.
No doubt. Alright guys, let's go over the starting lineup.
Sure.
Based on roll call. So let's start off with the number 1, the one who won the truck race, Keith Allen Ayers in the AMR 38.
Trying to go back to back.
Next up, we got Kevin Stanley Jr. running the number 9 for Nitro.
Yes.
We have Gar in the 7. Gar's been quiet this season in terms of Xfinity.
Hoping to get a big night out of him for that team.
We got Steph Curry in the 98, coming off a strong podium finish at Texas for their team.
Yep.
Critical role. Next up, we have a Nat 20 in the number 22 machine. And this is the car that actually finished really high. Next up, we have Warpig in the number 19 machine for D4C. Then we have Weir Savage Bro Jr., who is coming off an Xfinity win.
Actually went back-to-back last week at Texas.
Oh yeah, this is week 4. Sorry, this is week 4. It says week 3, but it's week 4.
Alright, thank you for the catch. Weir is also running for D4C. Then we have Anybody in the 20. Then we got Tez moving up from trucks to Xfinity this season, running the 99 car. And that is a Knight Motorsports machine, I believe.
Yes.
And his teammate Turf Tech in the 13. Taking over Game Nerd's old ride.
Moved there this past week, I believe.
Next up, we have Mountaineer in the number 92, and I believe that's an AMR car.
I'm not sure. We haven't
Magic. Thank you.
It's Magic. Yeah, we haven't seen that car all year because he's a guy coming up from
Entry.
Entry. Yes, excuse me. Right.
Then we have the main man himself from Night Racing, Kristen Schoberg, aka Nitro 4242, in the number 1. This is huge for Nitro, getting the 1 car. Next up, we got Herman in the number 44, replacing Scorpius.
The last time we saw the 44 on track Xfinity, it was Scorp. Miss him. Hopefully you can see him back on track soon. But Entry guy moving into that car.
And what? By the way, is that a Fatal affiliated car still, or is that AMR now?
It's Nitro.
That's Nitro's.
Oh, Nitro got it. Okay.
Yep.
Then
So
we
it's
have
still
Conky
Fatal
in the number-
affiliated, just an affiliate.
Yep.
Affiliated.
Next up, we got Conky in the number 8, Entry Series champion from season 1, our only season. Then we have Maggio Magic, defending Xfinity Series champion in the number 6 machine. And he is coming off a very good Cup win in Texas. Next up is CBP Bear in the number 21 car for Magic Motorsports. And the last 3 are Fatal powered. Let's introduce them. We have Boz in the number 10. And it's been a while since we've seen the 10 car on track. Last time we saw it was actually Jade, who was the next guy up in the number 11 machine. And Drake was the one who drove the 11 car, but now gets his own identity in the Cup Series. And finally, to wrap it up, Jarrett Reese, taking over William Moore's ride tonight as he drives the number 16.
Yeah, with Will being on the West Coast, not able to race tonight, still traveling back from Fontana.
This has been your 19 drivers that are going to be competing tonight for the win. It is time for drivers to watch. So I will go first. I will select, believe it or not, I'm going to select one of the Critical Role cars. I will select ANAT 20 and the 22
Very nice.
as my choice.
Grant, who do you got?
While we wait for Grant.
I'll go.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm actually choosing 2 drivers on this one of who I'm watching. That 38 of Keith Allen Ayers, just coming off a dominating truck win. And then also Mountaineer over at Magic Motorsports coming up from the entry race. There's a lot of confidence in that camp, and he's going to be one moving up through the field, in my eyes.
No doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. I was gonna actually go with Mountaineer too, so I'll go with another guy as well. But I'm going to go with Mountaineer in that 92 car. Believe he's going to be pretty decent tonight. And then another guy to watch if he's in there. Yes, he is. It's going to be Steph Curry 30J in the 98. It's a Critical Role car, so I'm picking the other one from you, Hazard. But
I respect that.
It's his first appearance this year, I believe, and should be a very fast number 98 car. last year that car won the championship. Hopefully, Steph Curry, 30J, can bring it to victory lane tonight, or at least impress in his first start this year.
Indeed. Let's take a lap around Las Vegas, and that way we can figure out what the drivers are up against tonight.
I believe.
Does that sound like a plan?
I think. So we just got invites. I don't know if they can hear me now, but we just got a bunch of invites. I got an invite from Nitro, ANAT, Turf, and Nitro.
Yeah, I just got a few myself.
1 second. I'm gonna ask if they're going.
Probably qualifying.
And believe it or not,
Alright, they
also not that far behind.
They are loading in right now, and they're on their first lap. So I'll load in as well, I guess. Grant, did you get an invite? Grant.
Is that for the race or for qualifying?
It's for the race.
Okay, yeah,
It's for the
I've
race.
got some.
And then get Hazard an invite as well.
I'm watching the race from the stream, so
Yeah.
unfortunately
Okay.
I do not have my console, so
Gotcha.
so they
Who's
are
gonna be behind?
on lap 1.
They're on lap 1. I'll just call it here.
Well, I'm not too far behind actually, so
Looking on
Yeah,
at
just keep in
watching
mind you're
from
behind
gas.
Hazard. So
looking on at Maggio, he is leading in that TikTok car, which is gross. Up in
a
the
little bit of
front.
contact there.
Looking on further in the back here, let's go ahead and skip to the back. Looking at Tez, right now in the 99, and there is Vorpig there in the 19, and anybody in the 20, the 22 back here as well. And I'm not sure who that green car is. Looks maybe Jade or Boz in the 10, possibly.
probably Boz.
It is Boz in the 10, yeah. He's in his test scheme, fortunate that card. And Jardy has lagged out. Jarrett Reese, 16.
Tough break for Jarrett Reese.
Yeah, that car expired, the engine expired on that machine.
Actually, I think there was a thing going on where he was just able to start and park just to get some points in for that
interesting.
car.
Okay. Looking at the 21 here of CBP Bear. New guy coming up from the entry series right behind the 98, Steph Curry.
And Steph's underneath the 1 car of Nitro.
Nitro, he's getting a good run. I think Nitro's going to prevail on the top, though. He's got a bit of a run up there.
I'm surprised I'm not that far behind.
Nitro going to roll it in on the top. Got a battle for the lead. Let's go take a look at it. Get up here, Mountaineer in the 92. That's the guy Grant you and I said to watch. He's in 3rd right now, looking very strong. Oh man, if I was him, I would have took that 3 wide just because it's me. But that was very, very close. Getting in on the bottom in front of the 7 car of Gar. He's gonna run back up top though and try and get a run on this outside lane. Gar on the bottom, getting a good tow from the 38 of Keith Allen Ayers, our Truck Series winner. But Maggio Magic is gonna prevail on that outside lane with no drive off from the bottom because Maggio has the leverage on the outside. The 38 isn't able to get that huge run coming off the bottom and getting a great backstretch tow. And so 92 is also going to go by him as well, it looks like. So he's going to stick it behind the 6. Yeah, he is going to clear him there on the backstretch and drop down to the bottom. The bottom is the place to be when you're single file and when you're running by yourself with just a couple cars. There's contact there with the 8 and the 38, Conky and Keith. But when you're side by side like that, the middle and or the top is the place to be because you're going to hold that guy on the bottom down and take that position pretty easily. The 92 is going to go down below. Oh, the 8 is all the way almost to the wall. shades of Sheldon Creed this past weekend. But the 92 on the bottom of the 6, trying to make something work, and he'll lead it at the line as he leads his first lap in the WRL Busch Series. He's going to take the lead, power move to the lead for the 92, passing, I believe, that's his team owner in the 6. So getting that spot from his team owner. And Magic Motorsports is running 1-2 at the moment.
Don't look now, because here 7 car and the 38 are trying to work together to get right up to the 6 and 92 machines.
Looking back from the 92's camera at the 6 and at the 7.
And that's the 38 there, not too far behind him.
Absolutely. Looking on, the 38 is down and looks like he's pitting. We have a couple pitters. The 38 and the 1, the 1 it looks like. So Nitro of Nitro Racing and Keith of AMR are coming in. We have a guy coming out of the pits. Let's see who that is. That is the 98 of Steph Curry 30J. Looks like they might have some pit strategy going on, or something has occurred on track that we did not see. So, might as well call us Fox. We didn't see it. We do have a battle up there for second, though. I will see that.
Yep, Gar using that high lane. He was one of the ones making it work in the truck race.
Keith is off pit road, and the
Peter's going into turn 3, coming out of 4.
The 6 and the 7 are battling. The 7 going to go to his bottom, and he's gonna.
Gar gets a great run out of 4.
Yeah, he's gonna get a great run into 1 and 2 as well, and take that spot from Maggio. He's having a great Xfinity run. Oh, he hit the apron, but he does slide right up in front of Maggio there.
They keep it going.
The 1 coming off pit road.
Not sure. Careful though.
Not sure if he sped or if Keith took 2 tires, but the 1 is way far back of 38, to a point where I think that he might have sped. The 19 is in pit road. You see him down, coming to his pit box.
And that is one of your cars, Dash.
It is, and he was at the tail end of the field there. I'm not sure if he has some damage possibly, but coming in despite everything, and maybe hoping to get a couple spots here. And the 7 is coming down pit road. Gars, we follow him in. A couple cars behind him. Looks like Boz, the 21 of CBP Bear.
The 9 of Kevin is in as well.
Yep, Turf is in the 13. That's a really good scheme. I like that. The 11 is in. The 99 is in. The 8 is off pit road. So we watch this here. The 54 looks to
13
be
just
like,
came off pit road.
The 19 has also come off. He's merged back on. As we see Mountaineer.
Getting passed by his teammate.
Mountaineer is coming in, and if I'm not mistaken, the 54 will be taking the lead of Weir as he leads his first lap. Jade in the 11, Kevin in the 9 there. The 21 is coming off, the 9 is coming off, and the 10 is. Those were a couple guys we mentioned earlier. 98 here, passing those guys possibly for position. Nitro coming off 4 there. The 21 now merging. Let's see what this process looks like. Really nobody there coming up on him, but the 20 is
clean merge.
22 down in the pit road.
Hopefully this 20 car is able to have no problems with these guys. The 54 is in, and the 22 is in as well.
Maggio Magic actually got some space in between him and Gar now as they come down the back stretch. But, you know, I don't see that lead car anymore. He's gone.
not see him either. Oh, I do. Wait, is that him up there? Is that the 19? It is the 19. Let me go see what this 92 is doing. The 54 is coming off. Alright, so Mountaineer is behind Turf right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he sped coming onto pit road, to judge by just how far back he is. Either that or a lot of these guys took 2 tires. He's going to come up on a really tricky situation. Oh, 3 wide. It's contact there with the 13. But 92 is faster than the 13 by quite a bit, honestly. As he came in just a little bit later than him. So he's going to have a little bit fresher tires as we move forward. Looks to be the 38 there and the 8 in front of the 92. I don't think Mountaineer will get back to Maggio and Gar there if you see as you see them in the distance, but he will probably get back to the 8 and 38 for sure, as he's got a way faster car than both of them as they came in really early. At least the 38 was one of the first cars to come in. Gar slowly closing in. See if we can get a view on him. There it is. Get the actual camera view that he's probably using. He's close. I'm not sure how many laps they have left. Can you look? Can you, Grant? Can you check that? Grant. Can you check?
In here.
Can you check how many laps they have left?
Yep, give me just a second.
Because Gar's closing in on him. Definitely not that one. Maybe this one. But he's closing in on Maggio right now. Either that or he's just keeping even with him. He's getting a great roll on that bottom. Able to really close in off the corner, but he does miss the bottom there. Looks to be he's just getting a great roll off. Not sure if that car's loose or if it's just perfect for him.
Leader just took white flag.
Okay.
Maggio is our leader.
Yep. So 1 to go.
Followed by Gar, Mountaineer, Keith.
Mountaineer did get by those 2. Oh my goodness, he is quick.
Oh, Conky up into the wall right behind Keith, and now he's around.
Oh, I think the 7's out of gas.
That stage.
I think the 7 is.
He is out of gas.
No, the 7's out of gas. So he blew a tire.
Oh, he's around too. Yep.
The 7's around.
That'll get second to Mountaineer.
Oh, the 13 and the 11 into him. Huge crash. Coming off of 4 as we caught that. That's just terrible.
And at 20, the 22.
Jesus.
Oh, the 10.
So a Nat getting up into the top 5 there at the end of the stage.
Yeah, it's just the 7 looked to be that he was either out of fuel or he blew a tire, maybe both. And coming off
I think
of 4,
it was possibly both there.
Because he was really sputtering on the backstretch and then he just spun out. Coming
That
out
was
of
a hard hit.
forward. That was really hard for the 7. For the 13, for the 11 who actually hit him in the bumper. And it's going to be huge damage for 2 fatal cars for sure. I saw a critical roll car in there, the 98.
The 22 did get a piece of it.
It looks like the 20 and the 9 either didn't pit or something happened between them. And it looks like the 20 didn't pit. He's pulling high.
Yeah, it looks like the 20's falling back here.
Yep.
The 9 is up high as Maggio looking down low for the lead as they come into turn 2.
As stage 2 gets underway. Oh!
19 to go, 17 to a tank. So having to
gonna-
save 2
Hey, the
laps
20's
here.
in the wall.
Having to save, the 20 was dropping back there. I'm not sure if he blew a tire or what.
I forgot to say it during the race. Boogity, boogity, boogie, boys. Let's go racing. Once again.
92 stalking the 6 right now. The 38 and the 21 are on his bumper. 21 coming up from the entry series. He's having a strong run right now.
No doubt. CDP Bear is on a roll.
It'll be interesting to do points tonight for these both series and see where those guys stack up after a month, because they just haven't been here for a month. So it'll be intriguing to see how they stack up in the points tonight, how they shake up other people's races. As the 92 does get into Keith there, we see some contact, and they are 3 wide almost. Looking back at
almost 4 wide.
The 19 getting into the 7 there, and the 10. I'm not sure if he got tagged, but it is 3 wide. And the 92, the 98, and the 1. They're holding it. Nobody's giving an inch.
Into the wall.
Nobody's giving an inch here. The 98 gonna run it in. The 92
and Jade
does
is in front of him.
Yep. Jade closing in.
And that is for position.
6. See the 19 coming up there. We saw him coming into pit road during that first cycle. And the 92
and
is
3 wide off the corner.
Yep, 92 dropping back. Just trying to regain his focus. Try and look at his probably the camera angle that he is using.
Jade gets in the lead here. Maggio falling back now.
Yep, looking at it
and
from
here comes
Mountaineers.
Keith down at the bottom.
Nitro's falling back
looking.
as well, guys.
Keith was looking there. And contact between the 92 and the 21. The 13 going to make it 3 wide unintentionally.
3 wide with the 92, 13, and 21.
You know, and you know who's back here? Gar. Gar is stuck behind these guys. He is hungry right now. Hungry to get back up to the front. He's stuck behind him. The 92. I don't know if he's just. Oh, he might be saving. Then that's something I should have took into consideration, that he might be saving, trying to save those 2 laps on the bottom. I don't think Gar knows that, and he's just stuck behind him. Doesn't know how to get by him. But from what I understand, it looks to be like the 99 is up there. Maybe he had to come into pit road or something. But Jade has taken over the lead. The 98 is in second. We saw him in that crash. He was able to fix the damage. Somehow that car got faster. And the 6 is in third. The 38 is in fourth. And the 8 is in 5th. Runs out your top 5. The 19. The 19 is in
12
6th.
laps to go.
The 10 is in 7th. The 1 is in 8th. The 7 is in 9th. Or the 13 is in 9th, and the 7 is in 10th. And that will be your stage pointers if it all shakes out the way it is supposed to be. But I don't think it will, because some of those guys won't be able to make it on fuel. The 54, oh my goodness, is saving everything he can right now. Take a look at Weir coming out of 4. He is half throttle, going all the way around. It's a great tactic.
Yeah.
Won't lie. Looks like. Okay, so
Yep,
the
that's what we
38.
just heard.
You hear it.
38 and the 11.
There you hear it.
I expect to probably see the rest of these fatal guys come down as well.
Yep, it looks like the 11 and the 38 were able to get in well. Then 1, the 7 stays out. So the fatal guy's
looks like
not
it's just them 2.
coming in. So yeah, just those 2. Not sure if there was some miscommunication there between the teams, or if they just have different strategies going forward. But we'll look at this 98 here. He is in the lead, and it is going to be in his last lap.
Coming down.
His last lap was his first lap led in this series, and this is going to be his second as we move through pit cycles. So Jade and Keith are going to go a lap down.
Yep, Boz in that time by.
Yep, Boz in.
Warpig, your driver in the 19 will be coming down this time. Maggio Magic slow. Looks like he's trying to save.
Doesn't have anybody behind him. The 98 is also coming in, so the lead will change hands as it goes to. Not sure who. Probably the 8 would be my guess. Yeah, the 8. And is the 8 coming down?
No, 8 to go this time.
Oh, 8 to go. Okay. So it looks like Conky's either coming down right now, based on the way he's driving. No. So Conky's saving. He thinks he might be able to save it. Not sure who that is coming off 4 behind him in the start-finish line. Oh, it's Turf. Okay. So it's Turf. Looks like he's not
Turf,
saving.
and then it's Keith and Maggio behind him.
Okay. Okay. So the 19 has come off. Looks like he is in pretty decent position there as we move forward, but he is a lap down. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. But he is behind Conky.
I think I just heard the 13 was going to come in this time.
Okay. Yep, he is in. The 13 is in. It's a Night Motorsports car for you. 6 to go. Maybe one of these guys will be able to save. Oh, the 6, really saving. Either something happened to that car, or he's saving a boatload right now.
Oh, he was slow.
Because I don't believe he came in.
No, he hasn't. Keith shot around him like it was nothing. He is saving a lot trying to make it.
I mean, saving 2 laps around here, it's a really quick racetrack. So to save 2 laps,
a lot of on throttle time too.
Yep, the 92 is also saving a boatload. He hasn't come in. The 54, where is he at? Try to take a look. He's coming into 3.
4 laps to go.
So a lot of these guys are just making their way around. I believe the 99 is also saving. Maybe,
I think that was Conky saying he's pitting right now.
Maybe he doesn't have to. Conky's pitting? Okay.
I
Yeah, he is
believe
pitting.
the
He
8
is in.
is pitting.
He is in. Yep, he is in pit road. Sorry, Hazard. But he is in pit road. The 8 coming down. I'm not sure who that changes the lead to. Grant, can you check who has lead? If I'm right, it's
I think it's Mountaineer.
If I'm right, it's probably Maggio, because he's in front of Mountaineer.
Can you give us leader rundown and everything?
Yeah, give me a second, I will. Maggio's the current leader.
Okay.
There you go.
Maggio's the leader. The 99 is in pit road. We see him there looking at your leader. Here he has absolutely nobody behind him. Everybody in front of him. We got a huge lag going on here.
Oh! Hey, Maggio's really lagging on stream.
Yeah, the lobby's lagging. It's really bad. The lobby's lagging really bad. So everybody's lagging. Just trying to stay away from everybody is what they're trying to do.
Well, we got 1 lap to go.
Yeah, Maggio's on his final
in
lap.
stage 2.
Sorry, viewers, that just scared us a little bit. Definitely not fun when you see that on stream and know that the lobbies on Nascar Heat 5 aren't great.
But coming out of turn 4, Maggio Magic wins stage 2.
Yep. Or no, he's got one more. He's got one more.
Oh, so this is the white flag.
Yep, so this is the white flag. Oh my goodness. He's out of fuel.
Didn't have enough.
He's out of fuel. The 6 is out of fuel. Coming into 3. He's on the apron trying to take the shortest way around. Who's coming up behind him? It's the 92. The 92 is going to get it. And he's out of fuel.
Mountaineer.
He's out of fuel. Coming to the stripe, he's gonna do it.
Wow.
And Maggio will probably
Huge
get
victory.
third there. Who's in second? Is that Kevin in second?
I think that is.
Looks to be Kevin. It is Kevin. Kevin has finished second, or he's the first car lap down. One of the two.
Hang on, top off.
6, 22, 21, 7.
Gar just barely got in 10th. That's huge.
What was the? What
Gar's
was the
back in
Yeah,
contention.
so it was 92. Maggio it still got second,
Oh.
and then
okay.
I didn't catch the other two.
So Kevin's the first car one lap down, probably then.
I believe so.
Got a whole gaggle of cars here.
Just
What was
got
that
word
announcement from Heat?
if lobby has any more lag issues, it'll go as is.
Okay.
It'll end?
I think we're just gonna continue it.
So yeah, so race, if lobby continues having issues like it was, race will be called at stage 2.
At stage 2? Okay.
At stage 2.
Yeah, it's having a bunch of issues. Yeah. I'm gonna have to end this one short. It's looking really bad. It's looking really
So there you
bad.
have it then.
That's probably gonna do it, yeah. Yeah. That's probably gonna do it, guys.
Car on the wall.
Yeah, big time.
So it will be official, due to rain, the race will be called.
Mountaineer has picked up his first victory.
So stage 2, the victory will go to the 92 of Mountaineer.
Very cool, first race. Although it's
First race, first
Sure.
win.
although it is lavish.
And he did not Mickey Mouse it. He won it fair and square.
Well, it's still kind of technically Mickey Mouse. But
Because he's close to fatal. He's not even on fatal.
oh lord.
He's not even on fatal. I don't know if you're
Alright.
Let's see, Maggio. Do I have Mountaineer added as
Oh, it's fine now.
I do.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's.
Hey, who was third? Who was third?
It's gonna do it. Alright.
Who was third?
It was third for the stage, Keith.
Dang.
I believe it was Maggio.
Third. Third with a nat, I'm pretty sure. Alright, boys. Like I said, I am super sorry
Okay.
that we have to call the race.
Ah.
Well, there you go. Even though it was rain shortened, it still put up one heck of a race.
Okay, well, I'm not quite sure who third place is.
A-Nat was third.
So it's the 22.
Alright, I'll get him. Well, he's already in here, so he just needs to join the party.
So it's Mountaineer, and then Maggio,
Maggio.
and then A-Nat.
Yep.
That doesn't bode well for us tomorrow.
No, it does not.
No, it does not.
Hey guys, before you guys hop in for interviews, I just it's not on a blue screen, right, Dash?
No, it's not.
Okay. So it's Jade talking for anyone watching the stream or going to watch the stream.
Yeah, I called it a rain shortened race.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the best way to put it. I'm not gonna sanction a race where the lobby is acting like that. That is not fair to the drivers. That is not fair to the admins. That's not fair to the teams. Put in all the hard work to get where they're at. So unfortunately, we have to call it after the second stage. It sucks, and I'm hoping it's going to get cleared before tomorrow night. This is our second issue with it. If anyone watched the Phoenix race last week for entry, which was the last entry race because everybody moved up, we ended up switching hosts, and it worked just fine. So I don't know if that will play a factor into it, because the truck race ran totally, almost completely lag-free. There was a few incidents, not a whole lot, but hopefully it'll be pretty good tomorrow with me hosting the Cup Series. So hopefully we'll get a full 200 laps in, or 160 some laps in
Something like
tomorrow
that.
night. Yeah. So whatever it is tomorrow night, but congratulations to our top three. A great points night for these three, so great job to you guys. Congrats, Mountaineer, on your first non-entry series win, buddy.
Appreciate it. The fun
Well,
counts.
Jade, since you're here, you want to take over questions, or
I mean, I can hit it.
go for it?
All right. I have no idea whose card number is who, because I don't pay attention that much to my own, but
Let
we
me
got
handle it, Jade. I got it.
Oh, it's all right. It's good. It's good. Listen, I just hopped out of the car. You know, I still got another stage in me left to go to race here. All right. A Nat 20. Driving the number
22.
22. He's one of the lone Fords in the series. I was looking at the roster, and it wasn't updated, so I didn't know. So, a Nat 20 coming home third. Third in the stage, third in the race. What does this do points-wise for you? I know that you were cooking up some strategy there with the rest of you guys, but what does third place mean to you tonight?
Well, it definitely helps, but my goal is always to get a podium and get in here and get an interview. But it's a little depressing still, because tonight was Twisted's debut in the trucks, and he lagged out instantly on lap 1. Tonight was Steph's debut here in Busch this season, and then we had this happen. This is year 3 or 4. I know all of us are at the peak of our game. I'm still putting in my fastest record laps to this day. And it's just unfortunate that we can't all properly showcase it with these lobbies like this. But at the end of the day, we'll take this, I guess, as a good consolation. Looking pretty good in points here. And we'll move on.
Yeah, you're sitting 6th right now, and definitely, I don't know if you got stage points the first stage or not, but definitely, 8 extra points here on top of getting 38 points. So that's good. 46 points. That's the most points you've got this season. So you can't complain about that, buddy. And with there only being 2 Fords in the Busch field, it's challenging to find some friends out there to work with. So, but congratulations on third place, man. You definitely deserved it. You fought for it, and the rain came at the right time for you, I guess.
Appreciate it. I don't know how our leaders up there saved as well as they did. I was saving right off the bat there. It was really fun, very close to a win. But yeah, I'm happy with third after all that.
Yeah, buddy. Well, congratulations on third, and go celebrate with your team.
Appreciate it.
With that being said,
moving on to our second place driver. He's number 15 on track, but 15 in the game, but he's really number 6. Maggio, you came up short. You ran out of fuel coming to the end of the second stage. The lobby lasted just long enough for you to lose the lead. It sucks, but what do you gain from tonight?
I gained from tonight another win for Magic Motorsports in the form of Mountaineer getting his first win, which is amazing. Super happy to pick him up. If this was real life, my picker would have won me the race in the pits. Just saying, but I like this way better. He deserved it. He saved better than I did. I saved a little bit too long racing with you guys that had a pit anyway, so that was a mistake for me. He did a great job saving. He I think sputtered out of 4, where I ran out of fuel completely out of 2, and I just coasted the rest of the way. So either way, I'm super happy for him to get his first win. We finished 1-2-4 tonight. I'll have to talk to Bear about getting a podium next week because that's just unacceptable. But
Wow, you're starting to sound like me.
nah, it was a great night for these guys in their first Xfinity race, so I'm super happy about it. Disappointed that we didn't get to actually race for it though, because the first stage I had to save my tires, and I made it on 1%, and then the second stage we had to save fuel, so we never actually got to go get at it and actually try our best and see who had the best speed out there tonight. But I think it would have been the same winner if we're being real here. So I'm super happy that I got him on my team, and I have high hopes for the rest of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, is getting that first win just as an owner when you're not driving that car that wins is a very special feeling. And trust me, it only gets better every time someone else wins one of your cars. But man, second place for you. You know, you just said it the best. It was hard fought. Strategy bit you a little bit. I personally would have loved to see it go great in the third stage where we could have actually all battled with each other a little bit. But you know, like you said, man, congratulations on second place. Well deserved. Well fought for.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And in his Busch Series debut, Mountaineer running for Magic Motorsports, and the owner who we just talked to. Mountaineer, how do you feel about getting your first Busch Series win?
I'm pumped, man. That's not the best circumstances to get it done, but still got it done.
You got it done. That's all that matters. Listen, whenever the checker flag flew, that's all that mattered. Whoever was the first car, and that was you, man. You know, it was great. You know, to have a team owner like Maggio. Maggio has become a very well-respected driver within the league, and to have a team owner like Maggio, that must speak volumes for you, and the fact that he sought you out immediately about the same time I did, or a little before I did.
He beat you by about 15 minutes.
Well, you know, great minds
and
think alike.
That's 15 minutes that just got him a win as an owner tonight.
Exactly, and that's the thing with Maggio and Drake. They have BRM in the Cup Series, or BMR. Sorry, I get their acronym mixed up all the time. But you know, those two, they're gonna, if they stick around for a long time, they're gonna have a great program underneath them, just like D4C, just like Fatal. They are wonderful people to work with, but it's more about you. You know, what does this win do for your confidence moving on throughout the rest of the season?
I don't know how much this applies to the rest of the season. I mean, it's ultimately a fuel mileage win, which might be my first ever fuel mileage win in this game. I never do that right. But I want to thank Maggio for adding me to his team. I want to thank you for letting us all move up early, and hosting this great series. And yeah, I'm just really excited. I'm really excited for Auto Club because that's one of my best tracks. So maybe it'll be 2 in a row. Maybe.
Maybe we shall see. But go congratulate with Maggio and the rest of your team. You deserved it. You both deserved it. A 1-2 for Magic Motorsports tonight.
Hey, 1-2-4. Bear did great too.
Bear did great too. So 1-2-4 for Magic Motorsports tonight in their first race with 3 cars in it. So congratulations to those boys. Grant, Dash, you guys got anything?
I'm all good. I ain't got nothing other than just really sucks for the lobbies to be like this. We put a lot of work in to make this possible over the past couple of years, to make it this big, and hopefully we can continue to do this on this game, because God knows we didn't get a game that has open lobbies like this. So past this one. So it's just a really, I mean, if it is gonna be, if these lobbies and these servers are certainly going down, it's a very sad moment for a lot of us, especially myself. Put a lot of work into this, but we stay positive, and hopefully it's not. Hopefully that they can get it fixed, or it's just a temporary problem that'll fix itself. So we're just gonna push on to tomorrow night and see what we can get done at this track tomorrow night with the Cup Series. I'm excited to see what will happen, and I'm excited to run in my series that I'll be in. So.
Yeah, absolutely, it does suck. But with that being said, if this is kind of the end of the servers and this game, the servers will be shutting down. I know that we'll be jumping right to iRacing for a lot who have iRacing.
Correct.
We'll be putting a series up on there to try to keep the league alive, and we will still be running Formula 1, Wreckfest, GTA, World of Outlaws, Gran Turismo, everything else the league is known for, but NASCAR is the bread and butter. So, it's sad to see it, like you said, but hopefully it fixes itself at least, or it's enough to let us get to the end of the season.
Yeah.
End of the season, hopefully to the new game.
Hopefully to the new game. Yep. So, Grant, you got closing remarks?
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone for, sticking it out the best that they could tonight. And, great job, everybody. Mountaineer, well done. You outsaved one of the best of the savers in this league. So just take pride in that. With that, Dash, again, thank you for jumping up here streaming. As always, Hazard, thank you for jumping in. Steve, I know you weren't here with us for most of the night, but, thank you for doing what you do.
Absolutely.
Jade, as always, thank you for, inviting us in the league.
Yeah, for spearheading this operation. It's a nice way to put it right now.
Yep.
But Hazard, buddy, old pal of mine, take it away for all of us up in the booth and the captain.
With pleasure, Jade. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in tomorrow for the Cup race here at Las Vegas, and then on
Hopefully.
Thursday night we're going to be in F1. And Jade, what track are we racing at tomorrow?
Shanghai,
on Thursday
baby.
Night?
Yep.
We'll be
Going
in
to
China,
boys.
China.
The Chinese
land
Grand
of the
Prix.
COVID.
Land of the COVID. And we're demonetized. Cool.
And then on
Don't
Friday,
forget the land of manufacturing too, because that's where everything comes from.
Made in China.
And smog.
Then on Friday night we have
GTA.
Friday night, I believe, GTA. Jade, what are our tracks there?
Oh boy, you're gonna make me work now, aren't you?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I am.
I
Get to
didn't get
work.
to run a third stage. You're gonna make me work. What a guy.
It's
What
we'll just,
a guy.
We'll just call it the week 3 playlist for now.
All right, Slinger Speedway, Greenville Pickens, Richmond Raceway, Bristol Speedway, and Douglas County. So it is short track week here in the Hot Ring Series, or better known as Triple S, the Super Stock Showdown Series.
Yep, and then on Saturday night, we do our podcast.
Yep.
Which I might talk to you about doing one tonight to make up for the short amount of time we have.
No.
I'm sure I know what Jade is going to do.
Abracadabra.
I
Yep,
tried.
I knew it.
But then on Saturday we have our podcast, and then Wreckfest. And oh boy, I think we have a good lineup of tracks, don't we?
Pine Hills Raceway, Devil's Canyon. Someone spelled Devils wrong on the schedule. It's Divals.
There you go. We're going to Dival Speedway.
We're going to do the
Divals Canyon, whatever it is.
figure 8 track at the Hilltop Stadium. We're going to Hellride, Clay Ridge, Circuit, and then our Derby will be at Dirt Devil Stadium.
Yes.
Oof.
One of my favorite derby tracks. With that being said, Sunday night, World of Outlaws, hosted by the Lone Ranger.
Brian Page has us going down to I-55, Sheep Mountain, and Knoxville.
And then for the first time in a long time, Monday we have an off night.
Praise the Lord.
We just had one this week.
He's had
Oh,
one
yeah.
yesterday.
But we have another one. That's
And then Tuesday we're right back in the swing of things.
absolutely.
In sunny California, that's really where it's snowing right now.
But yeah.
Yeah,
for all-
with that being said, go ahead, Dash. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
For all of us here at WRL, thank you for watching this stream. Hopefully we're back next week with more NASCAR, and hopefully we can get a full race in tomorrow night in the Cup Series, and stay worldwide.